Do you believe this? We're finally doing it. Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know. Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this. What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
They changed their minds.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we. All right, time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary in a dream match, who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper? That would be so cool to face a legend like that. Could you imagine?
Here comes the Hitman.
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron Free at the time.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
Head crank. We have Bret Hart on the defensive.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
If Bret Hart is your opponent, you've got one thing front and center in your mind, the sharpshooter. How do you defend against that legendary submission?
You have to focus on everything that leads to the sharpshooter. Bret spends a lot of time in the match working your legs and back to set up for the sharpshooter. So keep your lower body protected. That's how you wear down your opponent.
He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
He's mixing precision and physicality with his attacks here. Boom!
Stump puller leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Bret Hart with a nice reversal.
Got the up. Oh, that might have just broken something.
Uh-oh. Phoenix splash!
Gosh, how'd he do that?
Head crank. Elbow drop.
Hooked him.
Boom.
Got the up.
Oof.
Oh, nasty impact.
Is it fully locked in? Battling to get the upper hand. And he finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Oh, man, I don't know who to root for.
Wicked body shot.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart. This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve to put the pedal to the metal.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Uh-oh. Phoenix splash!
Gosh, how'd he do that?
Stump puller leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Head crank. Elbow drop. Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Guys, Bret Hart taking full advantage.
That's why you're the best analyst in the game, Corey. Trap the arm. Looking stunned. Looking rocked. Bret Hart is a force within the ring. And a pin attempt. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Gonna take more than that.
Bret Hart looking to put this thing away.
Sharpshooter. Submission hold locked in.
Sharpshooter's locked in. Hart is cranking it with everything he's got.
Is his opponent going to tap out?
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and you pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron Free at the time.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
After what we've seen so far, you cannot question the lengths these superstars are willing to go.
The limits of physical exhaustion are being surpassed at this point.
Harsh impact.
The Hitman in some trouble here.
No need to panic. He's still swinging.
Corey, that was a shining wizard. Stump puller leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Double axe handle. Got the oh my goodness, crushing it. If Bret Hart is your opponent, you've got one thing front and center in your mind: the sharpshooter. How do you defend against that legendary submission?
You have to focus on everything that leads to the sharpshooter. Bret spends a lot of time in the match working your legs and back to set up for the sharpshooter. So keep your lower body protected.
Jarring impact.
Boom, what impact!
Got the
Oh my goodness, crushing it!
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
Kick right to the midsection.
textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Elbow drop. Head crank. What's this?
Down.
The Chinook driver.
Guys, Bret Hart taking full advantage.
That's why you're the best analyst in the game, Corey. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Saw what he had in mind there.
Lights out. DDT. Next.
And you know what's next, guys? Omega driver.
We might be looking at a rare hitman loss here, guys.
He thinks he has it.
1, 2, 3. He got the job done. This one's over.
Take a look back at how the...
Here is your winner, Showboat Trevor.
You're looking at the winner of this one-on-one match.
Looks like Bret's opponent was even better than the best there ever will be.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
This is it. The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's gonna have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
hello. And yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Brett home right now?
He is. Hang on a sec. Brett, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's got to look the part, you know.
Of course.
So are you Brett's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So Brett's not home.
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month, and I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez, so much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face, probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!